Welcome to beautiful Colorado Springs and Falcon Stadium. After a great weekend of college football, an encore presentation, here with a great Monday night clash here on EA Sports. It's the Sacramento State Hornets and the Air Force Falcons. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. And the Falcons will kick off first, and here we go. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Smith. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So Air Force's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Out to guide this offense is Liam Zarka. Still a lot of upside for this quarterback, and they're hoping he can reach his potential.
And I can just tell you, man, just by watching the tape of this dude at the quarterback spot, I don't like it. And I say that, I don't like it from a defensive perspective because he's just got so much speed. He can put so much stress on a defense, and it's just one guy. Break one tackle, can take it to the house, Palmer. It's a rare combination that what this guy can do. He can just take off in the blink and kill defenses.
Must be nice, because I have no idea what it feels like, but to be able to run that fast and stress a defense, that's got to feel pretty good, at least if you're on offense, right? Because not only do you have to focus on our running back, and not only do you have to focus on all of our weapons on the perimeter, because this guy can throw and hurt you as well, but you're right. If he makes you miss and he gets in the second level, this dude is gone.
On the run, it's Porter. Taken down. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. The Falcons line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got the quick pass. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Churns into the pile. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Punt is on its way. Looking for room. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And now this offense will take the field again. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. Second and long here. Pulls it. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Keeps it himself. Turning it on. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. First down, he'll keep it. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Long way to go on 2nd down. On the option. Pulls it and runs it again. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
The Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Grabbed behind the line. It's Collins. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Back to pass on 2nd down. Right side, it's Smith. Makes a grab and room to run. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Play action on 1st down. Makes the grab. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. He'll set up to throw. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Smith. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Special teams heading out after the 3rd down completion's not quite special enough to move the chains. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Using his feet. Hard running there. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. And the Falcons can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got an alley. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. Still nothing on the board as we open up play here in the 2nd quarter. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. There's some daylight.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down. The Falcons are moving quickly down the field. Trying to get them outflanked on the jet sweep. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Holly Rowe will give us an update on his condition. Trying to get the corner. He'll keep it on 2nd down. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. Looking for the edge. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. Kick is in the air. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They want to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Farmer. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Oh, pressure's coming. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Gonna look downfield again. Caught by Smith. Oh, he got loose. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. Defense got it. They're on the run. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
Running the read option to the left. Still on his feet. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. Motion from the back. Pulls it. Doing it himself again. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to take it outside. It's Porter. There he goes. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the 1st down. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeps it himself. The option, he'll keep it. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Looking for space. It's Porter. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Got it. It's a fumble on the play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the defense.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Handoff to the single back. He's got the 1st down. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. No huddle here for the offense.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
2nd and long here. Lets it develop. It's Collins. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Right side, it's Collins. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that third. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
Second down to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Snapped it and he has to have it. Looking for a deep man. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. They shut him down immediately. They tried to pop the fullback loose, and no running room there. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. On the return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Drops back on first down. Under pressure. He's got it. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Look out! Time to take a shot. Goes high to pull it in. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Rush right in his face. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Got rid of it just in time. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Chucked it away just as he was hit. And he gets it away. So now on comes the field goal unit. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Gets the back moving. Fullback's got it. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. This defense will try to keep everything in front. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at SMU in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Oklahoma Sooners. And it's the Mustangs, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to our game here in Colorado Springs. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Falcon Stadium.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. Bringing it back. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. On the option. Pulls it on the option. Looking for a crease. Pass to 6. They'll make the tackle, but not before he's got enough to move the sticks and has this defense's head spinning with the option. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Long way to go on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Oh, he's got some space. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Give to the fullback. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Trying to get the corner. Now the toss. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. He splits the uprights. And it's a deadlock here in the 3rd quarter after the field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Motion from the wideout. Off play action. Holds on. It's Moses. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Wants to throw on 1st. Out wide left, it's Moses. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Caught, it's Farmer. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Out wide right, it's Moses. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but you see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
Wants to throw it. Left side is Brown. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Fresh setter down's going to the air. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the fumble and the defense got it. All by himself down the middle. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. And they turn it into a defensive score.
You know, they say sometimes you got to be at the right place at the right time, and that linebacker was. When that ball came free, he saw it immediately, was able to scoop it, show you the speed. He takes it back for a long touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Good job just to get rid of that one. They'll need a bunch on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got there right as the ball did, jarred it loose, it'll be third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And here comes the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Trying to get started. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking for the edge. Pulls it, trying to get the corner. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. Pulls it. Plows through the defense. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Pulls it again on the option. Got enough for the first down. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
The Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Keeps it himself. Pulls it on the option. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. After swapping into the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. On the option. Keeps it himself. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. And the Falcons decide to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Able to keep them from getting a return. They've got a 1st down here. Want to start his bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. They're all over him. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Line getting set on 2nd down. From the gun. Smith with the grab over the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Final few minutes of this game. Two teams looking for their 1st win. One's going to get momentum. One will have to stop the season from spiraling. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
That is a big-time completion for the offense. You have to give all the credit to the offensive line because he had all day to sit back there in the pocket, find an open man downfield. That was just...
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And that's a really good response by this defense, man. You don't get too down on yourself. You don't beat yourself up. You line up. You play the next play. Nice job getting in the backfield. Now, going on the offensive, getting them in 2nd and long, a pretty predictable situation.
Both of these teams off to slow starts this season. Desperately needing a victory, and they've got the closing minutes to try to pull it out. Turns it upfield. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! And they get a little closer here late in the game.
And I think I understand the thought process of the offense here. You cut into the lead. Now a touchdown wins it. I might have stayed a little bit more aggressive, but they obviously trust their defense, and they're trying to get the football back to this offense and try to make plays late in the 4th quarter.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. They want to run this quarterback. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. The Falcons will line up to punt it away. Really needed to get some distance on that punt from this spot on the field, and he did. He's brought down, not a lot of room to take that one back. Now it's up to the defense to put this game on ice with a few minutes left to play. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Heaves it deep. Intercepted. Big play, stops the drive.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
The Falcons now set to take over on offense. So the defense sets them up with that interception. Now a couple of 1st downs, maybe even punching a score, and they'll go home with the W. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Trying to get the corner. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. No wasted time as the defense uses a timeout here. 1:54 left to play. And the Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. They bring the punter onto the field now. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. First play of this drive. Trying to get rid of it. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Down 4 late. They have to convert on 4th down to keep hope alive. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. And they'll take a knee. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay.